Hi, friends, welcome to our podcast channel.
Hello everyone. Once again welcome to Storytellers. Yes, the only podcast channel about the stories of constellations.
Hi, hello, welcome friends. This is your friend Quizmaster Rajiv Sanyal once again, and the story into the outer space, our foray into stars and constellation goes on. Thank you for responding so well. It is absolutely fantastic. So today we'll be discussing Virgo. Well, Virgo is one of the constellations and very much a part of our zodiac system. Virgo is one of the constellations of the zodiac and is located in the northern celestial hemisphere. Lying between Leo to the west and Libra to the east, it is the second largest constellation in the sky after Hydra and the largest constellation in the zodiac system. It can be easily found through its brightest star, Spica. Well, although the literal translation of Virgo is the Virgin, this term in Latin only means a young girl or maiden. The rest of the meaning you have to put in some imagination, poetic imagination can be inferred. Virgo was a goddesses that represented grain and the harvest, literally food. And it was a very important, if not the most important concept when a poor harvest meant famine, starvation and death. In many cases, the constellation was identified with goddess Ceres, goddess of the hearth and home. In other cases, she was identified with Persephone, the daughter of Ceres and queen of the underworld. So the magical story continues. In other cultures, she was associated with Ishtar, Astarte, both cultural ancestors of Aphrodite or Venus, and the Saxon goddess of spring, Jostar. The last name is interesting. Why? Can you guess? Yes, correct you are. Because our festival of Easter may have originally derived from it, and Virgo is seen during spring evenings. Perhaps not surprisingly, the autumn equinox falls in Virgo, a traditional time for celebrating the harvest. Well, in different civilization and culture, harvest festival is being celebrated with pomp and gaiety. The star Spica, one of the brightest in the sky, means year of grain and is usually represented as wheat or corn. Alternatively, the constellation was sometimes identified as the virgin goddess Lustitia or Astraea, holding the scales of justice in her hand, that now are separated as constellation Libra. Another Greek myth from later classical times identifies Virgo as Irkon, the daughter of another Greek mythology or myth from later classical times identified Virgo as Erigon, the daughter of Icarus of Athens. Icarus, who had been favored by Dionysus and was killed by his shepherds while they were intoxicated after Erigon hanged herself in grief. In versions of this myth, Dionysus is said to have placed the father and daughter in the stars at Bootes and Virgo respectively. Another figure who is associated with the constellation Virgo was the spring goddess Persephone, the daughter of Zeus and Demeter, who had married Hades and resided in the underworld. Well, how to remember Virgo? Spica makes a good guide star. The remainder of the constellation appears to be a woman in a long dress or robe with outstretched arms. Virgo is prominent in the spring sky in the northern hemisphere, visible all night in March and April. So friends, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this storytelling session with your friend Quizmaster Rajiv, you are definitely getting interested in watching at the night sky. The sky is full of mystery. It is so beautiful. Be with me, and I hope our journey into the history and mythology of the constellations continue. This is your friend Rajiv signing off for now. Stay well, stay healthy. Thank you so much. Namaskaram.